Don't miss out. We still have another great item here, everybody. I previewed it at the beginning of the hour here. And for many of you out there that have so much rich technology at home, but meaning, you know what? I've got a lot of other things that I need to have. And I'm going to spend that day, whether it's going to be raining, whether it's going to be snowing, whether it's going to be a little too warm. You know what? I'm going to be scanning all those receipts. I'm going to be scanning all those photographs. Do you have recipes? Do you have certain, documents from family members and things that you just can't lose, and especially with only that one document? Well, how about a scanner from Xerox, the travel scanner, 150 mobile sheet-fed scanner. Wait till you see this in action. First of all, the price that we're offering is amazing at $59.99. But I want to let you know this will be pretty much the last time you're going to see this particular one.
It is. This is the last one I'm showing.
This is it.
This is okay. And let me just rotate this image. So I just scanned this. So this is, we all have kids at home, and if you do have kids, you get the artwork. So from September 1st, when school starts, to June 30th. I have 2 kids, so that means...
And 1 refrigerator.
Exactly. So that's 9 months of artwork times 2.
Ooh.
And there it is. So, I'm able to scan this, folks. And you know what? I love the artwork. I love what they do. I love their imagination. And I love that they bring this home for us. But I don't have the room for it all.
No.
So now I'm able to easily scan that. As you can see, there's the original that Ryan drew. And... Wednesday morning when recycling is going out, this goes right in there, but I've got a copy. So when Ryan does come back and say, hey, Dad, where's that picture I drew? I'm like, hey, son, come on, let's go to the computer. Here it is. I can now share that with family. I can share it with my parents. I can post it on Facebook. I can create a nice collection for him.
You can make a nice calendar every year and pass that on. This was in 2016 and 2017, and the artwork got even more dramatic. You know what I mean?
It's true. So, and it doesn't have to be just your artwork. It could be anything from, just save that. It can be anything from documents. Here's a list of stuff that I've scanned. Wow. So, up here is my contract. So that's my contract for my car. I've got my Lagostina, so there's my warranty.
Where are those warranties?
Exactly. I've got receipts in here. I've got bills. I've got cards. Pictures, and it's easy. It feeds itself automatically, and that's what I love about the scanners. That it's so easy to use. There's nothing to do. There's no pushing buttons or anything. You just put the paper in, and the document, whatever it is, and it just starts pulling it through. Nice and simple. Now let's talk about the name. You're getting Xerox, folks. Now,
it's a verb, because who even says photocopy? I still say, did you Xerox that for me?
Exactly, and that's what it is. It's a name that's been around for generations.
Oh, yeah.
And when you think about names that have been around for generations, you think of Hudson Bay, IBM, Reebok, I just found out, has been around for generations. But that's what it is. You're getting something that's been there for a long time, but it's a travel scanner. When's the last time you saw a Xerox product for under $60?
Well, let's talk about that, because I know in some retail spot you can still pick this up. Don't get me wrong. How much are they?
Well, here, I'll show you right now.
Okay.
So here's the exact same scanner, folks. I'm going to put it right up here. So Xerox scanner 150 sheet feed, which is what you have, $162.
Look at that.
Currently. $162 right there, folks. So you can go online right now and buy this at $162, or you can come up to the shopping channel and save over $100.
And put that towards your new tablet.
Absolutely. Now, it doesn't stop there. The exclusive bundle that the shopping channel is getting is a software, and it's a very powerful software. It's something called Paperport Professional. So we're putting the full-blown package of Paperport Professional in this bundle. That's how you're able to scan everything and organize it. But look at that price. $199 just for the software if you go online and buy it right now. It organizes it for you. It goes beyond your desktop. It keeps your files in one spot. Plus, you can access your files at any time from anywhere because it has the cloud service built into it.
How many of you right now, I mean, you're getting all of it. So that's like a $362 value for $59.99 with a name that you all recognize. This is your last chance. Not just saying that, this would be your last chance that Renaldo is going to bring this to the shopping channel. This is the last airing, everyone. So just think of it right now. Maybe you won't be using it right this very minute, but think of it when it starts to get a little nasty outside. You think, oh my gosh, there's that 50th anniversary or that 50th birthday. Scanning all those pictures, scanning all those recipes, scanning all those receipts if you have your own business. And, and your accountant says it'd be so much nicer if you could scan these to me rather than, and they would organize it and everything, rather than bringing 4 shoe boxes. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm scanning. So this is a prescription for a knee brace that I had to get last year. Now, when I submitted this to my insurance company, they wanted a scanned copy. So, because you got to submit it online. That's the only way to do it online. If you have a paper from your doctor, and a lot of us get our prescriptions from our doctors, as by paper, you need to scan those somehow and have a copy. And a lot of us, I know my parents were doing this, they'd run down to the local, quick copy, get a scan of it or get another copy. You don't have to worry about that, folks. You can do that. And maybe it's just simple that you need to make a copy, like a photocopy. You can scan and send it right to the printer. Think of that. That's how powerful that software is.
Wow.
So you're able to scan your receipts, your bills. I used to have this drawer at home that was full of all my bills. So gas, water, hydro, you name it. So the bills come in, I pay it, and I put it. It's all cataloged by month. But this drawer was getting full, and I'm like, I got to do something. So finally, I started scanning everything, cataloging it, because you can scan to PDF or to JPEG.
Bust the clutter.
It cataloged everything. That drawer is now empty for my snacks, so it's perfect. That's where I can hide all my treats from the kids. But you can do that, folks. You can do that with paper. You can do that with receipts. Yesterday I received a birthday card from my mom. Thank you, Mom, my parents. And I can put that in here. It's cardstock, and it's going to scan and pull through cardstock on that.
Way.
So that's what you're able to do. Now, I love the memory, but I don't want to keep the card. No offense, but I don't have the room for all that. So this is going to go into recycling next week. But I now have a memory of that card from them. And that's what you're able to do with this scanner, folks. That's just one of the things that you can do with it.
But just think of it right now. How many of you do have so many warranties for so many different things? Where are they all? Keep track of them. Our important documents, things like wills, insurance, the mortgage, the remortgage, whatever it happens, your car, the brand new car, all of that. Where are all those papers when disasters do happen? And sometimes they do when you have to make that claim. At least everything now I can send it to. How many times have you had insurance brokers or somebody say, I need your signature? Well, you can scan it to me. You can do so many different things. If you want to create that cookbook, I heard you say earlier, and it's so true, there's that one little recipe at home from your great-grandmother that has been so... First of all, you don't want to get rid of it because it's her handwriting, and maybe she's no longer with you. But how about scanning that recipe and making a family, recipe book, and then giving it to the family members on that family reunion or that special wedding? There's so many different things that we could be doing. It's as simple as push a button, and boy, you have it digital forever.
And those recipe cards, as you know, they're written years ago.
Yeah.
Like they could be generations old, and it's written probably in ink or pencil, and it's starting to fade.
Oh, of course it will.
So you want to scan those now. Now, I don't know if many of you are like me, so I'm always have my receipts because I've got to do my expenses, but I usually take my receipts and they get crumpled up like this and put into my backpack, and at the end of the week, I'm unfolding them. And, and the problem is when you crumple up receipts, they start to fade. So I can now take these same receipts that have been crumpled up and easily just put it into the scanner, and the scanner's going to take that and start feeding it through. And as it's feeding it through, folks, it's flattening it out. It's straightening it out for me, so when I get the copy that I have to submit, they're not saying, Renaldo, why do you keep submitting all these crumpled up papers that we can't read or anything like that? So you scan it, it'll come right up. Let's take a look at it. It's just finishing off right here, and there it is. So let's open a receipt.
But Renaldo, how many companies
Look at that.
right now do not even allow you to have this anymore? They don't want you to send
No.
that. Don't send me that. This is how they want everything sent.
But look, there's no wrinkles.
No.
It's taken out all the lines that were in there. So I'm submitting something that's nice and clear. And especially when it comes to tax season, because you got to keep everything for 7 years. Now, you don't have to keep papers for 7 years. You have to have it digital. You have at least, you could keep the papers, but if you have a digital copy, you're safe. So you scan it, you keep that digital copy for 7 years, as opposed to having 7 banker boxes in the basement, in the garage,
So
where, especially in the garage, water comes into the garage. That's gone. If something happens and you need to go back, you now are able to go back with that disc. You put that disc in a safety deposit box. Maybe you got one of those waterproof, fireproof safes at home. You throw it in there, and it's safe. The same thing with your pictures. You keep them safe.
Okay, we have 5 minutes remaining. Last chance that Renaldo's ever bringing this back to air, everybody. And when you think of the savings that a very popular retailer selling this same unit for $162, look at what you're paying today at $59.99. Don't miss out. Okay, getting this at home, how easy is it to set up?
Okay, so when you get it at home, it comes with the software. And as we said, that software is going to be bundled in that has the Paperport Professional, which is a $200 software we saw online.
Wonderful.
You put the disk in your computer, you just install the software. It's very easy. It's one step. Just install it. Once it's installed, it'll tell you, plug in your scanner. Scanner comes with a cable, comes with a USB cable, plugs right in here. That's it, folks. That's your power and your data. You don't have to worry
That's
about
it.
powering this. You don't have to worry about having batteries inside of it. It's one power. I'm just going to flip this over like that, and that's it. Your paper goes through here. You feed it through this way. It catches onto the feeder, and it pulls it right through. It has all the markings, 8.5. It goes all the way up to 8.5 by 17, but it has right there. If you're doing portraits, A16. If you're doing business cards, you put it here. It shows you everything, and even has the software will let you know and tell you, are you scanning a business card? Sure. We'll scan this and crop it so it's exactly like a business card.
Wow.
If you're scanning 8 by 10 pictures, it'll scan it and crop it to 8 by 10. So you don't have these lines on the side. 4 by 6s, 5 by 7s, it'll scan it and crop it automatically. Try to find software that does that. You're getting it for free. You're getting a $200 software that does all that for free.
Well, here's your chance, everybody. And you know what? Maybe right now it's too nice to enjoy. When it starts coming to fall and, you know, Farmer's Almanac saying that we're supposed to have a harsh, long, cold winter, that's when you take the time with the family, go down memory lane, you go, oh my gosh, that's that one picture I've been missing. So if there's a special event that's going to be coming up, there's that anniversary, there's a birthday, imagine scanning all those pictures. Imagine making those wonderful invitations. Imagine making that calendar, that family recipe calendar, or with the kids, all their artwork, all your warranties, all your important documents. Nowadays, as we were saying earlier with the tablet that, you know, classrooms, teachers demand that they have to have a tablet in that classroom now. There's a lot of companies saying, no, I don't want no paper trail. I want you to scan it to me. I want you to send that to me. And sometimes on a photocopy machine, it can be a little cumbersome. You hook this up, boom, it's done. And the savings you're getting here today, it doesn't even, you can't compare this to anything else.
Oh, no.
It's a great deal that we have going on here tonight.
I don't know what's more exciting. The fact that you're getting a Xerox branded scanner that's portable, comes with the carrying case, the cables, the software for under $60. The fact that they've put 4 easy pays on it, so it's like $15. Or the fact that you're also going to throw free shipping on top of this. So the list goes on and on, folks. I think it's all exciting if you put all 3 together, especially.
And the software is also included with it. That's another great bundle. Don't miss out on it, Canada. Get yourself organized and get yourself, you know what, when you think of how digital, having all of that great information, it's that maybe that one photograph that's only left in your family. And then you, and as you know, Renaldo said, portable. You can take your laptop, you can take your Xerox scanner and take it to mom's or grandma's who doesn't have a computer, and there's no way that she's going to be leaving. You can't leave the house with those pictures or those recipes.
No, absolutely.
You know, because but put it through the scanner, everybody. It does it for you. For a lot of you that collect business cards, crafters, there's so many different things that you could be doing with this. I mean, a lot of you would be taking pictures on your phones. What do you do with those? How about taking some of those pictures, you know, if you're making hard copies, scan them. So once again, a name like Xerox, a name that we all recognize, take advantage of it while we have them. This is your last chance. We are not bringing this back to air with Renaldo, and it's certainly not going to be at $59.99.
No. And whether you're a real estate agent, whether you're a lawyer, whether you work in a doctor's office, a small business, teachers, it's back to school time. Yeah. Students, you know, you missed a couple of days of class because you're sick, you can borrow your friend's notes and scan them. You know, instead of going, how much are you going to spend on photocopies every week? Think about it, folks. Every home should have a scanner because whether it's that prescription, whether it's your documents, your car documents that you need, or your house documents, for less than $15 a month, you know, that's, what does that work out?
Interest-free.
50 cents a day, basically, and in 4 months this is paid off. You own it now. There's no shipping. Shipping is included on this. You've got the software. You've got everything here bundled for such a great price.
And look at everybody. We already have this gorgeous artwork from one of Renaldo's children, and guess what? You can make a calendar out of that.
Yeah.
You can make a little booklet out of that. You can, you know, put them all in order, send them off to Grandma, or, you know, wait till his bachelor party when he's older. Say, yeah, this was you when you were a budding Picasso when you were a kid.
My daughter loves going back and looking at stuff that she did when she was a kid.
Isn't that amazing?
They love it. The kids love it. And, you know, if you have kids, they love going back and looking at stuff that they drew, stuff that they created, because it's imagination. And you're keeping this, you're saving this imagination without having all the space.
Hey, last chance, last show. This will not be coming back to air, everybody, with Renaldo. 649-083 is your item number. Just think of that snowy day, that rainy day, getting out all those shoe boxes of pictures, or saying, you know what, I really should organize all my receipts. I think I wouldn't spend so much at my accountant because he's spending she is spending too much time organizing my life when you can organize your own life with the scanner. Always a pleasure, sir.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. Last chance, last show, everybody. Take a look. The Wind Cleaner Peace